Hey, what's up guys, it's the Gop Gamer here and today I'm playing some more GTA Online. So in this video I'm doing a tour of my hangar just to show you all the planes I have, some ideas for the paint jobs on the planes and how they just look in the hangar, and a quick review on it. So first up I have my Ultralite, which is, it's basically a glider, not really a plane, and it's for about 500k. You can also do the hunter glitch with this. Basically I went for a lime green color to go with the sprunk livery I put. I think it pops, it's nice. I got the machine gun on it. It looks pretty cool. It's not very useful, but I mean it's fairly cheap, so it's not a bad thing to buy. um it so I would recommend buying it, sort of. And the next plane is the Sea Breeze, where basically I went for like a dark steel look. I in the I It was a very different in the video I made. I customized it much more that from then, where I put this ultra blue livery and an ultra blue secondary, accenting with the black steel of it. It's a pretty cool plane. Next up is the Molotov, which is also a nice plane. I mean, it's not very useful if you have a pyro, but it looks pretty good. It's like a Russian fighter jet. Basically, I went for a black camo with the camo with it, and it's black with a black primary and a secondary red with the livery, some stars on it. I mean, looks pretty good. Then is the Starling, which is a pretty good plane. It has the rocket boost. It's very small. It's a bomber plane. Has missiles. It's really nice. I went for a dark steel again with the red, accenting it. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, you can check all these libraries on the planes themselves. Basically, it's a red and dark steel look. That Then we have the pyro, which I did a customization video. I went for a winter camo, so it would camouflage in like snow or something. And I just went for the blizzard force camo, went for a white primary, and it has these few blue accents around it. If you have this, there's no point buying the Molotov unless you just want to waste 4 mil, because this is a bit cheaper and basically a better plane. It's also two-seater, which helps. So these are my first five planes. Then I've got the Rogue, which was, I've made a customization video on this as well. It's a very good beginner's plane, only $1.2 million. I made it yellow with this black and white livery, just to make it pop and make it brighter. It's a World War II plane, has two seats, the explosive cannons, missiles, and bombs. It's a really good beginner's plane. A substitute for the Hydra, only at 1.2 million, and it's a pretty good plane. Next up, I've got my Hydra, of course, probably my favorite plane because of those explosive cannons. Definitely worth the $3 million price tag, not the laser. That is much more, and I consider it worse. But I just went for a plain, pure gold look instead. I also had a blue one, but I think gold looks nicer. Um, and just more different. I have a few more Hydras in the storage, but I chose this one to keep in my hangar. Yeah, and it's one of my favorite planes. Definitely recommend buying it. Has the missiles, explosive cannons, very destructive. Next up is the Buzzard. So this is probably my most used vehicle. Not this one specifically, but I normally order the CEO Buzzard, and is uh, definitely recommended for doing missions and just going around the map, because you can just order it next to you. And I just went for a crimson, like a darker crimson look. I didn't want it to be too bright, but I wanted to give it some color at least. Next up is the Savage, and this I went for a dark look. It's a pretty cool helicopter, but I bought it when it was on discount, and it's very nice because it has those explosive cannons which are much more controllable since it's not a plane exactly. And I just like it, so I went for a dark blue, a matte dark blue, and obviously the camo is already on there, so it looks like a marine or something like that. It looks pretty nice. It looks sort of militarized, not much, but it gives it a different look in my opinion. And finally we have the Hunter, definitely my favorite helicopter, one of my favorite aircraft as well. And I already made a customization and a glitch on it, and basically I went for just a matte white with the black a camo on it and the shark tooth and the wolf and stuff like that. Then I put the explosive cannons, um, the missiles and bombs on it, and completely decked it out. And I think it looks pretty solid. Um, Also, so these are all my planes basically. I also have the Cuban 900R, which you get from the beginning, and my favorite is probably the Hydra, then like the Hunter or something. And this is an overview. So as you can see, I went for the red. I've gone for the Los Santos, the airport hangar, which is the cheapest one for 1.2 million, and I went for the red floor to give it some more color. And I these are basically all my planes. So if you got any ideas, if you found this helpful in any way to see how the planes look and all, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.